expired, and a messy legal battle in bankruptcy court, the theater was in the hands of a new owner who decided to turn to the silver screen to attract customers. Converting from a Broadway theater to a movie house is a step down in prestige, but if it brings in an audience, the show must go on. Screening movies like Casablanca and Citizen Kane brought a new energy to our little theater.
I like the cartoons.
I know, Bob.
Can we watch them now?
No.
How about after the show?
We'll see.
Can I ask you a question before you go on?
I guess so.
Why do they call Broadway the Great White Way?
That's actually a really good question. Broadway got that nickname from the white light bulbs that filled the marquees of the theaters along the streets of the theater district.
So it's not because almost all the audience is white?
Don't be racist.
How is it racist to state a fact?
Good point. I have a section on racism in theater. Where did I put those notes? Here they are. In the early 20th century, many theaters in the United States were either whites only or segregated. Whites sat in the orchestra, and people of color had to sit in the balcony. White performers played African American characters in blackface, and if an African American wanted to perform in a segregated theater, they had to wear blackface as well.
People are cruel.
You're not wrong, Bob. Black actors and actresses did play secondary parts on Broadway as far back as the 1920s, and by the 60s began to have leading roles. By the 70s, Broadway had its first major hit with an entirely African-American cast in The Wiz.
Little Michael could really ease on down that stage. So I guess people aren't as bad as they used to be.
The jury is still out on that one. There is still a racial divide on Broadway, but after 2020, the entire industry began to address this. The unions and management began to take a hard look at their policies. Everyone involved began to look at ways to engage a more diverse audience, and theater owners pledged to rename Broadway houses after significant African Americans.
Like August Wilson?
Very good, Bob. That is one of the theaters that was renamed. He is famous for his 10-play cycle chronicling the lives of African Americans in each decade of the 20th century.
I tried to convince the crew to put that piano in my man cave, but they said it was off to the Smithsonian.
The carvings of their family was impressive. Another theater is now named after Helen Hayes. She was instrumental in desegregating the National Theater in Washington, D.C., won an EGOT, and received the National Medal of Freedom.
Wow, talk about some bling.
The Book of Mormon even rewrote their book to make it more sensitive to the feelings of minorities.
I missed the joke about God turning that African guy into a lesbian. But I have one rule when it comes to political correctness. If I'm not a member of the group, I have no right to have an opinion about what that group does or does not find offensive.
That's really insightful, Bob.
I can't believe it took so long for that football team in Washington, D.C. to change that horrific logo. Of course, I think instead of changing their name, they should have just changed their logo to a potato.
Bob!
I would have said the new logo could be in honor of Dan Quayle, but that joke is so old it's driving around in a Ferrari, wearing a toupee, and trying to date jokes half its age. Oh, miss me.
That's it! I've had enough of this!
Whoa! Olay. Oh! I win!
I finally got my chance to give my presentation on the history of Broadway, and you're ruining it! Years of research out the window!
I didn't mean to upset you. I thought we were having fun. You're doing a great job. Isn't she? Come on, she's doing a great job, right? I can't wait to hear the rest.
Really? Thanks. Where was I anyways?
We were gonna watch cartoons.
What? Oh yeah, the movie theater. While our theater was presenting vaudeville acts and showing movies, some future classics premiered on Broadway. Anything Goes.
Anything goes. Really? Can I get that right?
Anything Goes is the name of a musical that debuted on Broadway in 1934.
What about it?
A man stows away on a ship to stop the woman he loves from marrying another man. He befriends a gangster posing as a priest, hides from his boss who thinks he's at work, and pretends to be a gangster to avoid being arrested for stowing away.
That made my brain hurt.
The 1930s also brought us a rare opera written in English, Porgy and Bess. This is a gripping tale of a disabled African American who tries to rescue the woman he loves from a toxic relationship. No witty comment?
It's a classic piece of theater that everyone should see.
You're afraid of saying something insensitive that might get you fired, aren't you?
It's a classic piece of theater that everyone should see. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Eventually, our space was converted back to a Broadway theater, right in time for the golden age of Broadway musicals. Nannies falling in love with their boss, be it a king or captain, gangsters, hoodlums, conmen, sharpshooters, the list goes on and on. Huge orchestras played overtures that lifted the soul. Our theater was once again alive with the sound of music every night.
Oh!
No more singing.
But it's fun.
That song is not in the public domain yet.
How much longer till it is?
I think around 2050.
Darn.
Oklahoma relates the tale of a cowboy trying to protect the woman he loves from a violent suitor.
Just like Porgy and Bess. Seems like a recurring theme in musicals.
True. As I was saying, along with Oklahoma, we had a look into Buffalo Bill's Wild West show with Annie Get Your Gun.
Whoa, wasn't that an Aerosmith song?
No, that's Jenny's Got a Gun.
Same difference.
Whatever, Bob. South Pacific showed us life aboard a Navy vessel during World War II.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the South Pacific basically Antarctica? Were we trying to defend penguins?
We fought a little further north than that. Guys and Dolls gave us a look into the seedy underworld of Prohibition-era gangsters.
Were the gangsters playing with dolls?
No, dolls is a 30s-era term for women, kind of like Lassie in Scotland.
I like Lassie. That dog always saved Timmy. So do women like being called dolls?
No. Not in the least.
Noted.
We also saw a rumble between the Jets and the Sharks in West Side Story.
I got $10 on the Jets.
Why?
I don't think a shark can outswim a heat-seeking missile fired from the Jets.
I'll take that bet. Sharks are cold-blooded.
You made it funny. That's two for you. What about the Sound of Music?
What about it?
I'd climb every mountain for a chance at Julie Andrews.
She's in her 80s.
What's your point? I'm over 100. I'd be robbing the cradle.
Oh, what am I going to do with you, Bob?
With the full list or just the top 10?
Fiddler on the Roof told the tale of discrimination suffered by a tight-knit Jewish community in Russia who is trying to cling to their traditions during the time of the Tsar.
Why do so many people have it out for Jewish people?
It's easier to control people if you give them a common enemy, and it works even better if you can make those people feel superior to the group that you are vilifying. Jews and other religious groups that don't follow the accepted mainstream religion of that time or place have historically been an easy target for this type of manipulation.
People are clueless.
You're not wrong, Bob.
Do you know what I would do if I were a rich chair?
What?
I'd pay for the music rights to some show tune so I could sing some more.
I doubt you can afford rights to any song with the 46 cents and change you found yesterday.
I know songs I can sing for free.
Like what?
Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers.
Too old.
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair.
English for that one.
Send my regards to Broadway.
Do you even know the lyrics to that one?
No.
I guess you threw away your shot.
Hey, that's 3 for Claire. That's it.